Morning, Abotai. The Gemara in Masechet Pesachim Daf Kuf Yud Bet tells us that food or drinks that were left under the bed is now susceptible to a ruach ra'ah, to an evil spirit, and therefore a person should not eat or drink these foods or beverages. The Gemara says even if it was closed in an iron box, the evil spirit still penetrates, and a person should not do that because it's a sakana, it's a danger to consume such food or drinks. Now, interestingly, although we don't see people usually getting harmed by such things, it's very possible that it takes a long time for the damage or the danger to take effect, or it could be a spiritual thing versus a physical thing. Nevertheless, the Gemara says not to do it. The Gemara doesn't say whether or not somebody was sleeping on the bed. It just says not to leave food or drinks under the bed. So what happens if a person wasn't sleeping under the bed and you left it there? Although lechatachila, foods or drinks should never be left under a bed, even if nobody's sleeping there. Nevertheless, the halacha is that if nobody was sleeping there at the time that the food or drink was left, then you can, according to the letter of the law, you can still eat it, especially if it's fruits or vegetables, things that can be washed off. You can wash it off 3 times, and then it's mutar b'shofi. But if somebody was sleeping on the bed at the time that the foods were left, Maran Zechron Bracha rules stringently that these foods should not be consumed, even though the Rambam has a different way to understand this Gemara, and he says it has nothing to do with ruach ra'ah, with an evil spirit. Nevertheless, since there's an element of sakana involved, unless there is a very hefty financial loss, if it's a fsed merubeh, then b'di'avad it'll be mutar. But if it's not such a huge financial loss, a person should discard of these foods and drinks. Now, it's very common that when women go shopping, especially if they're taking a stroller with a baby in it, sometimes they will put their shopping, the food and drinks, under the stroller where the baby is sleeping. That's not a good idea because you're never supposed to do that. Nevertheless, if it was done, even if the baby fell asleep on top of the food or drink, la halacha, since the evil spirit doesn't rest as much on babies as it does on adults, la halacha b'di'avad, the food and drink are mutar. And if it's fruits or vegetables, like we said before, it should be washed off 3 times, and it's mutar. Lekule alma. Have a wonderful day.